Hello, we are back with Johnny and Andrew Talk Show. Well, one of the things we wanted to talk about, I know you guys didn't comment it because we just started off the show, but we just want to talk about the Michael Brown incident that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it?
It was in, I forgot what, I think it was some rural city, but...
No, it wasn't Roy, like Missouri. I'm sorry we don't know all the information, but we have known enough knowledge to...
We're just giving out what we know right now, okay? Well, actually, besides that, just to start off with, this is our first talk series, second episode. First episode was Legacy of Tupac, if you haven't searched it yet.
Watch it,
but,
it's very good.
Leave comments, give us likes, we're trying to build up rep, but not being desperate and all, but this is our first chance of the series, so don't, we're doing our best, alright? So let's get into it, Andrew.
Well, first I want to say, let me just... the song NWA, fuck the police, go with it. But, I mean, like, how does this just keep happening? There's too many incidents right now. Don't they know that nowadays everybody has a phone? Mm-hmm. Everybody has a camera. It goes around. There's no way you can keep anything secret. Maybe back then, about that one incident about...
Rodney King? The Rodney King incident?
Yeah. What, about 15 guys, and they didn't know it was an amateur recording? And they're being, it just wasn't right.
Very brutal.
And NWA's... They stepped up to it.
They expressed it with their expression with the police, the white police, the black race, they stepped up with the white police, and they let them know how they felt. That was like in the 80s, early 90s. Look at it now. We're in 2014, and it's still happening,
I mean, a lot of people don't realize that this is a big deal. If the president's having to talk about it and there's riots, literally riots going on, cars flipping over because the grand jury didn't indict the police officer, this just isn't right, obviously. But, and the parents are worried, like, the parents say, oh, they don't want nothing, but they can't just say, oh, fuck the police, they can't just say that.
Yeah, and riots will happen. Look at the 80s in the L.A.
And it's happening right now, actually,
the riots
when they didn't indict him, the police officer.
They'll continue, and it'll get worse by time, the more people do this. I mean, there's shootings going on everywhere, and there was, like, another one, the guy getting choked out.
Yeah, and I forgot where that was, but, it was just, like, 3 days ago in this...
Was it in New York?
I
think it's something like that, but it was
we'll
a guy...
try to talk about that in another episode.
Black male, white policeman, that's
and I think he was on the ground for nearly 15 minutes.
Getting choked out.
They said that he would have been able to survive if they would have called an ambulance sooner, or they would have given medical attention. Because there was the girl officer in that video was a medic, not Michael Brown, the other one. But still, getting back to Michael Brown, and the Rams, I don't know if you watch football, but I'm a big football fan. They came out with their hands up. It's a sign for Michael Brown now, saying, my hands are in the air, don't shoot.
Yeah, that's the slogan going on now.
Yeah, and so now they're trying to get these, I think it was 5 Rams football players. I don't think I told you about this.
No.
But it was 5 Rams football players. They came out of their dugout, raising their hands, protesting for Michael Brown. And now they want to get them in trouble for it. They're trying...
Exactly. That's, And
it's okay when a normal, peaceful protest does it, but once the football players do it, they want to charge them? How is that even possible? Because they know, now that they're doing it, now it's going to get even more famous, and it's just going to go all to hell. That's not right.
Just like with the black and white incident. That's why everybody's getting outraged, because, if it was just white on white, maybe it would have been fine, but black on white, that's been an outrage since a long time ago. It's been since back then, and it still will be if nobody does something to solve it, I mean, it's just ridiculous that everybody still gets mad over the black on white, Like, black and black crimes happen all the time.
But we don't, nobody's like, oh, they're black, of course they're going to do
normal,
it. I know it's normal now, but it shouldn't be normal. Any crime,
stereotypes.
Stereotyping is one of the worst. I freaking hate it because, we're white. Oh, of course we're doing a talk show because we both look white. He's full Mexican, by the way. Oh, they're doing a talk show because they're white. Oh, he's wearing a giant shirt because they just won. No, I'm wearing a giant shirt because I've been a fan. He's Mexican because it's in his blood. It's not just going to all of a sudden, Or
it's like that black person right there. He's going to rob something. He's going to, Or that Chinese person, he eats rice. He's smart. He's a doctor. That's just stereotypes. That's wrong. That's what causes trouble in the United States because of stereotyping.
And then Obama... He don't do shit. He needs to do something. When ISIS killed one of our Americans, saying they literally declare war on the U.S. and they don't do nothing, That's not right.
Mm-mm.
I know it's only the president's power to declare war on other foreign countries, but still, he needs to do something, and that's why he lost the power to control Congress.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost that power in this last election, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, near 3 weeks ago. And so he lost that, but he's still gonna stay it because he needs to carry out his I forget what it's called, but he needs to carry out the rest of his job. I forgot what it's called, but sorry. And he's not doing anything about this, and he's coming online on press talking about Michael Brown incident, and he's saying, that's what the grand jury chose. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, he can't do anything about it, but still, he thinks he's doing a big job because of that.
And even though he's a black male teen, they're saying that the cop was defenseless because of his build. He was saying that he's very big, that he couldn't do nothing about it because he was a small white cop. But it doesn't matter, even though he was he armed or no?
No, he wasn't armed.
He wasn't armed, and he still got shot. That's very wrong.
And, okay, it would have been different. Maybe he beat him up a little bit and he tased him, but he was resisting at first. That was pretty a fault on his part, but still, there was no right when he put his hands down to shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe when he was running, you tase him and kick him a little, yeah. But there was no room to be freaking kill him. And he was laying on the ground for how long? For everybody to see? I think nearly 30 minutes before somebody actually picked him up he was just laying on the ground, just dead. And they didn't do anything about it.
That's just wrong, but, I think...
Just because they're black, they're human beings too. It's not like, he's black, he obviously did something wrong, he obviously, it's just not right, stereotyping.
Yeah, well, I think that's all we have to say for it.
And, we hope you like this segment. And please comment down below on what you want to hear next. And this is Johnny and Marky Talk Show. I'm Johnny and Marky.
Andrew.
Sorry, that's my cousin. Johnny and Andrew Talk Show. So, please like, comment, subscribe, do everything you need to do just so people can start hearing us.
And whatever you want us to talk about, leave it in the comments below. And we'll talk about whatever you feel.
Right now, we're not really choosing from the comments because we haven't had no comments.
We just uploaded our first video.
Yeah, it's still uploading, I think. But we'll get back to you next time. And that's it with Johnny and Andrew.
Thank you.
Bye.